So, who exactly is the Traveler?
Outlanders, your journey ends here.
Hey everyone, Teyvat adventurers. Who here still doesn't know much about our main character, the Traveler, or as they're often called, Aether if it's the guy, and Lumine if it's the girl. Remember, at the start of the game, we definitely get to choose between the two. Right. Honestly, most Genshin Impact players tend to pick Aether. Why? Because Aether just feels perfect for a Teyvat hero. He just has that hero aura that fits perfectly. But that doesn't mean Lumine isn't great. Lumine also has her own charm, especially when it comes to magical power. The girls in Genshin Impact are masters of it. But don't worry, whether you choose Aether or Lumine, there's not much difference, actually. Mostly just in a few names, small emotional gestures, and other minor details. So just pick the one you like best. Speaking of physical details, Aether is about 162 centimeters tall. Maybe he's grown 2 centi by now in Natlan. Who knows? As for Lumine, she's a bit smaller at 158 centimeters. Their hair is both yellowish blonde, a true characteristic of a Traveler. And for their outfits, they wear practical rising star, attire that's just right for adventuring all over Teyvat. Their constellation is Viator, which means visitor or guest. The big question is, what exactly is their purpose in Teyvat? Traveler's story. Let's dive deeper into their story. Imagine a pair of twin siblings standing amidst chaos, under an unfamiliar sky. You are a pair of traveling twins who have traversed countless worlds. Before descending onto a continent called Teyvat, you hope to enjoy your days here. But when you awakened amidst falling stars, you saw the world in chaos, with disasters rampant across the land. Of course, your only wish at that moment was to leave this place and continue your journey to the next world. But at that very moment, an unknown god appeared and blocked your path. This god was pristine, floating above the world's chaos, looking down upon you. And without warning, this god took your only sibling. You, who remained, were sealed away and fell into a deep sleep filled with nightmares. When you awakened, the world had changed a lot. The flames of war no longer blazed, and nothing seemed familiar to your eyes. How long had you been asleep? You had no answer. After that, you met Paimon and traveled together for some time. You eventually realized that this world has 7 gods who rule over 7 nations, called the 7 Archons. Your first stop? Of course, Mondstadt, the city of freedom, the city of wine and song, built by the Anemo Archon. Upon setting foot in Mondstadt as a stranger, you were immediately faced with 2 types of threats: human threats and non-human threats. The non-human threat came from a mysterious organization called the Abyss Order, while the human threat originated from the ambitions of Tsaritsa, the god of Snezhnaya. The Abyss Order itself had previously destroyed the Anemo Archon's ally, the Dragon of the East, part of the 4 winds of Mondstadt. Ironically, emissaries from Snezhnaya used this resistance against the Abyss as an excuse to pressure Mondstadt. These threats led to the return of the Anemo Archon, who appeared as a bard and eventually joined you to save the dragon. But there's something you might not have seen yet. When the dragon fell into the abyss, a figure was reflected in its eyes. Yes, it was the one who commands the abyss. And they once traversed worlds with you. Vision, a gift from the gods. Humans often complain about their powerlessness when faced with situations beyond their control. But if someone has strong ambition, even when their life is at its lowest point, the gods will grant them aid. The Traveler's final clue. There's a clue from the Traveler that might be the prologue key to Genshin Impact's ending. The Protector has begun to weaken. The Creator has yet to arrive. But the suffering of the world will soon vanish, for you shall ascend to the throne. Interesting, isn't it? What are your thoughts on this clue? Share your opinions in the comments below. By the way, the Traveler's favorite food is anything that can be eaten, including Paimon. Ha ha ha. I'm kidding.